Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we're continuing the Diaries of Death adventure. So the World of Warcraft Hardcore official service Stitches still going strong with Syken heals our Paladin. You were expecting a report of me finishing Sunken Temple, but that hasn't happened yet. But we are going to go down memory lane as we're riding through Felwood. I am accompanied by a new person that I've met along the way. His name is Chicken Lord. And you might ask yourself, why aren't you riding with Holy Faith? The priest that you've worked with so far? Well, the problem is Holy Faith perished about half an hour ago. He wrote me kind of a sentimental farewell, which I appreciate, and we parted ways. He will not continue the hardcore journey. It's definitely not for everyone, and I respect the decision. He said he just can't handle it. He died in the middle of Yunguru crater. There is kind of at the very top an elite elemental level 58, and that got the better of him. Anyways, today we are going to rejoin in Felwood as a memory or memorial of him and I doing it together so far. And what better way of honoring him as to replace him with another priest? Now, it came across a little bit mean. Not at all. We're not replacing him. We're just working together with a different priest. We are today going to douse the flames and are going to do a bit of an escort quest. That's one of the hardest quests, if not the hardest quest in Felwood. So we are buffed up. We got our nice little Songflower Serenade, and we're going to go right into Jade Fire or Germates, whatever they are called. The Jade Fire Sanctum there. So that's going to be interesting. Let's see how well it plays out. Alrighty, we're at the entrance. Let's give it a solid go. We go into Shadow Hold. I think this will be good content because the Shadow Hold itself is actually a little bit more difficult. Keeping these guys busy. Combination of the enforcers and a couple of castles just make it difficult, and drop all of the mobs in here are really tightly stacked. I think will lead to the escort quest that our friend here wanted to do. I also need to light the pillars. Good. This is where the harder pulls are starting. He goes for the caster. That's fine by me. We go for the big guy. conveniently enough for us, does have a shard ready. This guy puts a lot of aggro. Yeah, the problem with the tanking is still the very much same. I can do it nicely and easily, but I will need to drink after every single pull, which kind of sucks. I could use potentially a Holy Shield a little bit more just to keep the aggro. It's modest in terms of mana needed.
Hello, Del Nadris. Good luck, friend.
All right, are you ready?
Be careful.
Okay, he definitely wants to clear first.
How may I help? Goddess, watch over you.
Good. This is where the fun part begins. AKA, it's not going to be that simple anymore. But the reason why it's becoming complicated is we need to save mana. She also does have the tendency to trigger other stuff, which of course we don't want. But as long as we're just keeping the mana relatively high, we're going to be fine. Listen, we're just going to go and are starting to clear this. Not much problem so far. Except that we can't get that Smortorium mine. So down there is gonna be a little bit Just getting full everything.
Enough of this chit chat. Let's get. Still recharging.
Good. Our friend brings the DPS and I just bring tank and the healing. Also a really good combination. It would be even better if I wouldn't need to waste my mana to keep threat. Okay, we're fine so far. Healing our friend. Good. Say what you want, but the Paladin's mana is just very much lasting. Good. I think that's a perfect option. Use a couple of our items. And to just really drink up and eat up. So that's the hard part, because she's just not stopping and you're essentially fighting against triplets the entire time. Good. I'll keep these guys busy. The uppercuts don't mean much to me. If you're not damaging me in the first place, then you can uppercut as much as you want. Yeah, the combination of tanking and healing is really strong. Alright, I think we're going back and are killing that one demon. Oh no, we're going deeper in? No, these demons respawned. Okay, got you. I thought for some reason we're actually going in further into the cave. First time in a while that I needed to take a drink, but that's okay.
Ishnu Allah.
Fabulous. So, I think if I recall correctly, there was one more spawn happening. One more ambush of devils. I think we are killing this guy and then it's back into the cave. For some reason I think that here is a slime pool, then behind the slime pool there is like higher level enemies or even an elite. I might be completely tripping. It's been a while that I did the quest, and this was one that I skipped with a mage. Alright. I thought for some reason he's the guy that we needed to kill, but okay. Share Breezes are nasty. I love it, just how much damage he deals. Alright, off we go. I think upstairs there is another small final battle, but the worst is behind us. The worst is by far when she's just trying to get her equipment, and you do have those triple pulls. Wonderful. I think we're done. Oh, to add insult to injury. Alright. Level 53 elite. Alright. That definitely should have been flagged as a crew quest. It is a group quest, no matter what the text says. Yeah, imagine coming all that way just to find out that the final boss is a 55 in 53. I didn't even remember that. That's crazy. That was a crazy quest. Alright, let's trade it in. Alright, we are back after another sunken temple run. This time we find ourselves in the Western Plaguelands, where we are going to continue our quest journey. And look at that, guys. We finally got it going. Chivalrous Signet. Extra healing, extra stats, extra tasty, extra good. For full disclosure, I also got this bad boy of a plate belt, rocking 5,200 armor, self-buff without our devotion aura. With it, it would be even 5,700, which is crazy amounts of armor. Good. So let's pop a couple of potions. We're starting with looking fly for the series. And let's get little Pamela here going. Oh, and whilst we're on it, it might make sense that we're getting the Argent Dawn commissioned trinket. Good. So, little Pamela sits up here with her little quest. Not sure. Something tells me it was a group quest, but I might be wrong. Was that over here? Oh yeah, Pamela's doll and so on. Okay, never mind. That's more a quest that leads us somewhere else. We got Matter of Time. That's a tough one. With a lot of maggots, that can go wrong. We do have the Good Luck Charm, which was the quest up here that we completed. Then needed to go to Stormwind. We did that and we're now back for good. And we got another cauldron over here. So how about we're starting to hit up the Good Luck Charm. And then we're going to go and get the other cauldron. I do not like the idea of going for a Matter of Time too soon. We can push that out until we have leveled. Alright, let's fast forward. Alright, we moved all the way up here. Time to hand in the quest. Got a nice little Good Luck Charm. And we're getting a necklace with shadow resistance. Well, it's not too bad, eh? I think it was a rare spawn. That spot here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it might be this guy. Yeah, it is exactly that guy. Alright, let's shortly move our way to the Jabbering Ghoul. Just freeing up a little bit of real estate for us here. And then we're moving to this guy. Just trying to not pull the 3 guys over there. Gotta be a bit careful, respawn might be coming in soon. So for now, we're just using this here as a line of sight barrier.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
And now we can pull him. Okay, it's a bit back-to-back pulls, not my favorite way of doing it, but it's still going to be okay. Want to play it safe, so we're healing up. The guy is dishing out quite a bit of damage, respect that. There we go. That's the second half of the charm done. And there's the respawn. Perfect timing for us to hide in here.
I need help.
Yeah, I heard it the first time. I do understand that you need help. We need to drink. And in order to be ready to help you afterwards. Might as well also self-buff. But another one will spawn here any second.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
We're pretty much caught in the middle of a respawn. Let's trade in the quest, because up here is yet another respawn. There is our quest. Nice little reward. And now let's finally buff. Got a lot of mana potions. I like that. I like it a lot. So what are we doing next? I think we're going to take the Dulcin's Cauldron next, together with Mrs. Dulcin's Diary. Seems like a feasible plan to me. And there's the respawn I was talking about. No, it's not yet there. Using line of sight to our advantage. And let me just get out of here. That's not going to be so much fun. Fast forward until the next quest. Alright, fast forward has happened. We are at the field. Our job is to get the Cauldron Lord and clear a little bit of the area here. Since the servers had been unstable today, I do not want to pull more than one of these guys. Also, they are almost my level, so there's no point in AoE grinding. let me open up this field here, and we're going to get to the Cauldron Lord. Fast forward that for you, because it's going to be a lot of grinding. Good, we're at the Cauldron Lord. Back here, the Scarlet Crusade is fighting a nasty battle against the undeads. And right over here, we're fighting against the Cauldron Lord, who just so happens to be a caster. That's why we're clearing up this entire area. Full heal. And let's get that cadaver down before we're taking on the Cauldron Lord. Good, yeah, he can summon skeletons and has quite nasty casting abilities, so nothing that we can just AoE. Good, yeah, we're definitely ready to take him on. It's just a matter of how. And I think we're going to fight right at his position. Let me man up. Good. We got Shadow Resistance Aura, which should be more than enough to deal with him. And off we go. Good. That way it's only one edge. Nice little stun. There we go. Good. Just need to sustain this guy here, and I think we're going to be fine. Wow, people are dying left and right. Good, come on. Go down, blighted zombie. Good, we got the key. We got the Cauldron Lord down. But yeah, if you don't have any ranged tools, the Paladin is quite prone for that, I must say. Then you're just relying on your defenses and outlasting the enemy. Okay, we also got Mrs. Dalston's Diary. I think that was yet another quest over here. But before we're doing that, let's get the cauldron. Of course. At least one of them triggers. And the problem with all of them is they do have really nasty curse ability, disease abilities. This one is the lightest with stamina reduction. Oh, look at you. This Scarlet Crusade runs right into here. Well, isn't that a coincidence? Good. We're moving off the field, and we're going to get that diary next.
I can't cast that yet.
Fast forward for you until we're at that house. Alright, we're back in action. It seems that the Scarlet Crusade is very much fighting a couple of zombies here, but I can't just run as much as I want. That zombie potentially will lose against the hunter, but the hunter is super low. So I wanted to third party that fight and just get rid of the Scarlet Crusade. I can't do that risking to pull. Oh no, the zombie actually killed us all. Uh-oh, Mr. Scarlet Hunter, you're toast. Because you were very low on hit points. Yep, the zombie actually got them. He outlasted them. And for some unknown reason, was of the opinion that I belong to them. Potentially because I was so close that I would have pulled him. Therefore I was still on the aggro table. And he leashed. But that's good. My biggest concern was the Scarlet Crusade, because they were a group of 3. But they somehow managed to pull that many undead that they got themselves killed. So it's good. Against undeads, Paladin DPS isn't too bad. And if you put everything into mana regeneration, then you can just sustain that. A couple of auto hits, self-healing, exorcism. It's a neat little combination, I might say. And it's relatively quick killing of enemies. Okay, so we need to get into that house here.
Still recharging. That spell.
That's of course a bit of a problem. Well, the level up comes at the exact right moment in time.
That ability isn't ready yet.
It's not that it was really close, but still, it's nice to see that the God of Dwarfs is watching over this Paladin, making sure that he for sure doesn't die. Alright, we're by the way going to reduce the cooldown on Lair of Hands before we're definitely improving our blessing and wisdom. Super important.
I can't cast that yet. That spell is I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
But I think that's yet another quest on the second floor. I can see a pattern here.
That spell is
Apparently all of the ghosts are always standing in the second floors of these farmhouses, but always the left farmhouses, never in the barns. Respawn happens outside, so we gotta be careful. Don't want to be caught in here.
That spell isn't ready yet. Charging. Can't cast that yet.
Okay, so listen, let's get this guy down fast. Even if it costs a bit of mana. Heal up.
Far away. Charging.
First little hit.
That's still charging. That spell isn't ready yet.
The Yunguro AV crystals are working wonders here.
That spell isn't ready yet. Still recharging.
It's actually not too bad, like all things considered.
That spell isn't ready yet. My mana is low.
Good. Cleared the top floor. Did it in a respectable time. Just in case something or someone pulls. It always pains me to destroy Grom's blood. Oh, have I been wrong? Is that quest just behind? No, it's on the other side. Never mind, I take my snarky comment back.
Charging.
They're never allowed to be in the other building. They actually are. Okay, we need to fight into the other building. Seeing that there's just a lot of respawn here overall. Spawn coming. Let's make sure that we're staying put here. Let's hope that the Scarlet Crusade isn't coming in from there. Good. Gotta hurry up. Can't just wait here. So we're eating up, and then it is off we go in there, because this is a quick respawn timer, or just quick respawn speed, and everybody seems to be super clustered, which doesn't make it any easier. go. More respawn, as I have mentioned.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Our sustain is good.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, we're doing very well with the sustain. I don't see any issues with that. I do see a couple of issues just with the spawn rate. Because although we can sustain, the problem is if we're getting caught in a hyper spawn situation where there are multiple enemies spawning on top of us, the paladin isn't particularly great in just dealing a lot of damage quickly. The burst potential is very limited. Guru crystals come in super handy with all of the double pulls here. Saves us a ton of mana. And the kill speed, I mean, for just taking down 2 isn't bad either. Not at all. I remember that when I was getting here with my mage, it was equally difficult just to get into this room. Very good. So, buff ourselves with a bit of spirit. Did I miss something? Guys, am I being stupid? Locked away piece. Pretty sure it is in the toilet stall behind all of this here. Okay, locked away, I think is right there. Wonderful, by the way, to see the the respawn is so quick. That's already here. Gosh, Paladins in quick respawn, eh? I'm telling you.
That's still recharging.
Okay, let me get to the stall. That'll, I think, take a couple more kills. Be right there. Alright, so finally we are at the... Oh, we need a special ghoul for that. Are you kidding me? Who was that ghoul? I think it was one that was roaming in front of here. Oh, double foil, fantastic. This quest is doing whatever it can to motivate me to not do it. Alright, I'll get that ghoul. Good. It just so happened that the wandering skeleton indeed was the one that had the key. Wow. Yeah, I remember that quest was nasty. Lots and lots and lots of kills. Good, now we got Farmer Dawson here. Let's just pull him a little bit back. I don't feel like we need to fight him plus something else.
That's still recharging. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Good, the cabinet key is finishing the quest, and the cabinet was in that house. Gosh, did it already once. Apparently nothing the first time that I did the quest. Felt like I needed to relearn the entire quest. Alright, let me fight up to the cabinet. Alright, so we finished the last quest. There was quite a bit of grinding involved, so I fast forwarded that. And we are now at potentially one of the few quote last quests. That's an interesting way of saying it. I don't know how many quests we're going to do here. This one definitely is an interesting one. It's another cauldron, and it is one with a strong cauldron lord. A lot of respawn, really. There's more respawn happening. I need to clear that. It's just a crazy amount of respawn happening here. And then these freezing ghouls, which are an absolute nightmare to deal with. Oh, there's another one. And I'm caught in the middle of full wave of respawn. So, I'm just trying to get to the cauldron without dying here. These ghouls are hitting quite hard. So, let me just clear out this and then we'll fast forward until then. Good, cleared out the cauldron. Another pair of zombies respawn. Let's just try to get this done without triggering too many. Since I'm not at over leveled compared to this place, it's very easy for me to trigger something, as you can see. But finally we got the quest done. Yeah, that was a more scary one. I think that was the last cauldron though. Next up we are going to fight wolves, plenty of them. So I'll fast forward that since it's just a grinding quest. Alright, I decided against finishing the quests here. Most of the quests are now level 55, 58, 56, so let's doing higher level quests when we have plenty of other options. The second reason is I'm almost running out of water, and the third reason is, and the most important, I'm running out of transmutes of the evergreen pouch, which means I need more Yunguru soil because we need more Moro grain, because we need the frost oil. That's the only way of getting the nifty stopwatch, and that for me is still a requirement for higher level dungeons. So I'm going to go up on a limb in going into the Unguro crater next, and we'll do most of that offline. We got one quest with slimes here, so that it is not a movement there just for the soil, so we're going to do that. And we do have a trade and quest of Haze of Evil here as well, so there will be that, which means a bit of Yunguru crater. I will do that off screen. Once I'm done, it's off to Darnassus, getting more seats and kind of repeating the same process over and over. And then we're going to see what else is next. Maybe we're going to take a bit of a look into winter, into a winterly landscape up here in Winter Spring in the Everfrost. We got a couple of level 52 quests here. Seems legit, and it is not Western Plaguelands. Western Plaguelands always have the gacha problem, where the zone is trying to just get the better of you. So I'm not avoiding it, but also not necessarily hyped to quest here. Might as well get 1 or 2 more levels under our belt, and if we can do that whilst getting our nifty stopwatch, then that would be even better. Thanks a lot for watching, have a good one, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.